In this video, I'm going to focus on used to, auf Deutsch, früher, and how to form negative sentences and how to form questions. I'll also show you some songs which have used to in them, which makes it easier to remember. And at the end of the video, you will have a short test so you can practice what you've learned. If you would like to see a video which compares used to with be used to or get used to, then you can find the link up here or in the description below. But today it's just früher, used to. So let's start with a positive sentence. I live in Germany. I used to live in Australia. I used to live is positive, that's correct. I didn't used to live in Scotland. So there are two important things here with the negative. One is that you don't use the D when you write the word. So I didn't used to live in Scotland, you don't see the D. But when you speak, you don't have to think about it because they sound the same. If I used the D and said didn't used to live, it sounds exactly the same as without the D. I didn't used to live. It's the same sound. But if you write the Verneinung, the negative, with used to, technically there's no D. This is because of the simple past. And the second interesting thing is that it's the same for all pronouns. So I didn't used to, you didn't used to, we didn't used to, they didn't used to, he didn't used to, she didn't used to, and it didn't used to. It's the same for all. That makes it relatively easy. It's also the same in the positive. I used to, he used to, she used to, they used to. Just quickly, if you need help with the simple past, the positives and the negatives, then you can click on this video here. Now, when you use used to in a question, it's similar to the negative. It's relatively simple, but you have to get it right. So, did you used to live in Australia? Did she used to live in Australia? Did he used to live in Australia? Did they, did it, and so on and so on. It's the same. Everyone uses the did. And also when you write the phrase or the sentence, did you used to, there's no D on the used to. In my answer, I could say I used to have, but in the question, just like in the negative, did you used to have? No D when you write it, but when you speak, you don't really hear a difference. So the example was, did you used to live in Australia? I would say yes. Another example could be, hey Dave, did you used to have brown hair? I could say, wait, yeah, now it's a little bit different. But another question could be, did you used to be fit? Yeah, I guess so. Another question, did you used to eat whatever you wanted and never put on weight? Yes, but I don't really like the questions, to be honest. Hey Dave, did you used to have fewer wrinkles? Yes, I did, and I don't like the questions. Can we stop? So, how to improve your used to knowledge. You can do classic exercises online, you can buy a grammar book, you can do the test at the end of this video, but another fun way to do it is to find songs which have used to in them and listen to them. So I've done the hard work. I've found 6 songs, well-known songs, which have used to in the lyrics. I'm going to show them to you now. Firstly, from 1965, it's the Beatles' hit Yesterday. Here you can see, I'm not half the man I used to be. From 1971, we've got the classic American Pie, which had a kind of rebirth with Madonna's cover. One of my favorite bands, Radiohead, has used to in their song 15 Step from In Rainbows. Another big British band, Coldplay, had this phrasing in Viva La Vida. You can also find it in a cool track from Arcade Fire. And from 2011, Gautier released his hit track, Somebody That I Used to Know. So listen to the songs, maybe you know some other songs with used to. The main thing is that it sort of stays in your head and that you can become more familiar with it. Now it's time for a quick test to practice what you've learned today with the negatives and the questions. It's multiple choice. You will have about 10 seconds to choose the right one. Of course, you can pause the video and have a look if you need more time, but I'll give you a 10-second countdown, then I will show the correct answer. One quick bonus example to finish with. You could say, I didn't used to subscribe to the LbT-languages YouTube channel, but now I do. I hope that's true. Have a good day, and thanks a lot for watching all the way to the end. See you next time.